dolls, welcome to my channel. So today we are doing some alternative DIYs. I'm going to show you how I do my patches, like DIY band tees, shirts, just like painting on fabric and stuff, how I do it, because I use the same method to make my patches, so it's basically the same thing. So like the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to like clean up this Bath Lori tube top that I made. This is what it looks like on. Granted, it looks much more better in that photo than it does like up close and in person. So this is what it looks like. It's really cute. I really like how it is. I like that low-key. I was inspired to make this from my Roblox avatar. Anyway, yeah, I'm gonna clean up the little goat, and then I'm also gonna put the Bath Lori lettering like on the bottom. So yeah, I'm gonna show you how I make my stencil and how I make my patches, because it's the same kind of thing. One thing I do highly recommend is not to use a ribbed material. It's so hard to work with. Literally, I hate it so much. Please use like a solid kind of fabric, like cotton or like a t-shirt material. Just like not in anything ribbed. Stay away from ribbed, please. It's so bad. I'm also really quickly gonna go over the supplies I use, because that's a very important step before you do anything. First, I have a cutting mat, scissors. You're gonna need fabric paint, obviously. I'm not sure how to make your own fabric paint. I know I see a lot of like tutorials on TikTok and stuff like that, but I personally buy my fabric paint like pre-fabric painted. I don't know. Anyway, I use tulip on occasion. I also use this Fabric Creations, and then these are the pins I use. It's Deco Fabric pen. You're also gonna want a lot of brushes. Ooh. You're gonna want some brushes, and personally, when I like actually use a stencil, I use a sponge, because brushes can go under the stencil and just like mess the whole thing up, where you have to clean it up more and stuff like that. So I use brushes for like fine details. This is very important. You want to use kind of a thick, like kind of cardstocky paper, especially so you can use it again. Because if you use like thinner paper, I've noticed that it like melts onto the fabric, and you don't want that because that messes up the whole thing. When I first got into making patches, I left the paper and the paint like on the design, and it actually like melted onto like the shirt, and I had to throw it away. So just be cautious of that. Another thing, which is pretty much crucial, is a razor blade cutter knife thing. The audio weirdly got cut out, so I had to cut the video, but basically you're gonna want to look up your logo, make it to size. I tape a piece of paper over my computer screen, and I trace it with a pencil, and then I put the paper on my cutting mat, and I cut out the logo. Here's what the stencil looks like. It low-key looks like shit, but we're gonna be cleaning it up. I'm gonna do that real quick. Here you can kind of see it closer. It's like super patchy. I'm gonna be cleaning it up. It looks kind of crazy right now, but it's literally not sticking because it's goddamn ribbed fabric. I also forgot to add in the like supplies I use that I use a palette. Then we are going to just blot it on. So put a little white paint. I'm scared it's gonna, okay. You could do however many layers you want with the stencil on, but personally I think I'm gonna do 2 for now. And then I'm gonna go over it with the paint pen stuff. Okay, I just finished the second coat, and the stencil kind of fell apart. So I guess I'm just doing a second layer and that's it. So I'm gonna go ahead and blow dry it, and then I'm gonna do the grand reveal. Okay, oh my god, I just noticed it melted to the shirt. Hold on. If it would have melted to the shirt, I would have probably cried. But let's do the grand reveal. Hold on. Oh, that looks really bad. Guys, I might crash out. This looks so much worse than I thought it would be. Okay. Stack the white until it's like really nice and opaque, and then I go in with the fine details. So I'm gonna do probably like a layer or two more, and then I'm gonna like touch it up. It looks a little bit better, but guys, I'm literally gonna crash out. I think my paint pen just ran out of paint, because like it has paint on the tip, but usually when I press it down, like paint goes everywhere. So I think it ran out. I'm actually going to cry. Sorry to update you guys more, but here is where I am stopping. I'm saying this is finished. I think it looks pretty alright. I'm gonna try it on right now and see how it looks on me. So this is what it looks like, fully completed. I really like it. Super cute. Hello dolls, it is a new day. I think for this part of the video, I'm gonna show you how I actually make my patches. I'm gonna make a patch, and then I'm gonna make a shirt, another shirt. So I'm gonna show you like the whole process. But I'm super excited because I love painting shirts. I made the Bathory shirt that I showed you guys, and then I also made a Mortician shirt, which I am obsessed with. I love it. It's also rib material, but it actually turned out good. It took me all day, but you know. So I think I'm gonna make the patch first, so I can just like show you how I make my patches, because this video is kind of like how I make my patches slash band t-shirts. So I'm gonna show you how to do that. Okay, so once you find your logo, you're gonna want to hold on, let me show you. Okay, so basically this is the one I'm gonna do. Open image, a new tab. And then I'm gonna make it smaller, probably that size. Sorry about the angle, but now we're gonna tape a piece of paper. But you're gonna wanna do it like that. And then you're gonna wanna like trace over it. So like, excuse my messy cutting mat. But this is what it's gonna look like. And then you're gonna want to take your razor blade. You're gonna want to get your razor blade and cut this out. Okay, I just finished cutting it out. Now I'm gonna put it on the patch. Okay, you want to get your fabric paint. This is the fabric paint I use. I get it at Hobby Lobby. Something to put it on, and then a sponge. Blow dried it. Now I'm gonna add another layer. Second layer is done. Now the grand reveal. Oh, actually it didn't come out that bad. Okay guys, this is how it looks. We're gonna clean it up, and yeah. Okay, actually the white is like really good and opaque on this, so I'm just gonna clean it up with some black marker, and I'll see you guys for the finished product. As soon as I turned the camera off, everything went downhill. I swear to God, guys. It exploded absolutely everywhere on the eye, so now I have to fix the eye. Oh my God. Okay, I'll be back. Okay guys, I'm back. I made the patch. I forgot if I even showed it, but I'm sure I did. Everything went downhill as soon as I stopped that video because I got paint everywhere on my face. It's everywhere. I refilled this pen with like this fabric paint and like a bit of water, and it literally, I shook it and it exploded everywhere. So I had to like fix it a million times, but yeah, I think I'm gonna make a shirt now. I had to change out of my tank top because it literally, paint was everywhere. Paint was absolutely everywhere. It's it's all over my hands too. Have to take a break to eat. Okay guys, anyway, I'm just gonna be a basic bitch and make a death shirt because I literally cannot choose for anything. So I'm gonna go ahead and make this stencil. So I finished the stencil. Now we're gonna do it on the shirt. Okay guys, it's 7:50 right now. I just finished. I think it looks really good, so I'm gonna try it on for you guys. So this is how it came out. I had to tube top it because the shirt, it was like all the way down here, and I was like, nah. Plus I like tube tops. That's gonna be it for today's video, guys. I really hope you enjoyed watching. I really enjoyed making this video. Over the span of 2 days, it like really gave me motivation to do stuff, and I really hope to do this more often, guys. So I hope you enjoy the rest of your day, evening, or night, and I'll see you in the next video.